Morning. Just read Ezekiel chapter 2. I've got a lot of construction work going on in the background. That's all right. In this chapter, God tells Ezekiel to stand up. He fills him with the Spirit so that he can stand. And that was kind of a striking image in my mind. Like, I can't even stand before God without His Spirit indwelling within me. That's kind of crazy. And then he says, I'm sending you out to the children of Israel. And he says, Israel has been such a stiff-necked and rebellious people. And I can tell you that from all I've read in the previous chapters. They just kept going back to the idols, trying to ally with other countries and not doing what God said. And they're so entrenched in this legalism, like, oh, we have to do this specific thing today, even though God clearly gave them a better way, as we read in Hebrews. Like, He's given us a better way, and today they still are heavily entrenched in legalism. And then God gives Ezekiel a warning. He tells you, hey, I'm going to send you out into them, and don't listen to their harsh words. Don't care about the looks they're going to give you. And people do look at Christians that particular way. I've seen that. I actually had one guy tell me I was damaging the community in some way when I knocked on his door. I don't know what he meant, because I was just handing out, invitations to church. It's your invitation, take it or leave it. But, there's harsh words out there. There's harsh looks. People who want to hurt us, and God tells him, don't worry about that stuff. And He says, don't do what they do. Stand apart, stand different from them. That's pretty striking, and it's hard to do. So I'm thinking today, what things does the world do that I can stand apart from? Things that I shouldn't bring into my home. First thing that comes to mind is alcohol. Jackie and I were cleaning out our cabinets because we're moving, and we found some old flasks and wine glasses and an old bottle of wine we never opened. And I'm like, man, we got to get rid of this stuff. That shouldn't be a part of our lives. Not that all drinking is bad, but just the thought process of, I need to have so much and I need to get drunk. That thought process doesn't need to be in our lives. I'm also considering the television. Like, you definitely are different if you don't have a television in this day and age. But there's only filth on it, so I'm thinking about, would it be worth it for my family to not have a television? So, yeah. That's what I'm getting out of this book. Just stand apart and don't worry about the looks that people give you. Let God's Spirit kind of lift you up and help you to stand.